I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. George outside. Back to Markkanen. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for determination. Markkanen, once he sets the pick, rolls with force and purpose.
Now here's Harden.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
So it's Los Angeles now. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Now here's Love. Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen sets a screen. Left side Love. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bailey. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, attacking in the lane. I like that. Bailey not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Collins, a good look. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
To the middle. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Zubac. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Nurkic. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 3. The drive by Harden. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Down low. Kicks it to George. Markkanen sets a screen. Fires from deep. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Collins outside. Back to Dunn. Pass to Harden. Takes a 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
To the inside. Collins. Some solid defense from Markkanen. George with it. Harden picks him up. That gives him the lead.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Some changes for Los Angeles. The Clippers trail. Here's Sanders. Pass to Lopez. Lopez, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. Here's Bailey. Guarded by Batum. Here's George. And he buries his first look.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Clippers trail by 3. The 3. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
He hits the second from the line. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. He takes it in. And, yep, it's good. Now here's George. There's a screen. Inside. Pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer. He buries it from three. And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Clippers trail by 3.
Substitution for your Jazz.
Now here's Lopez. Defended by Nurkic. 4 seconds left. And Lopez gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Utah ahead, up
17.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Pass to Filipowski. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Collier. Williams with the screen. He shoots a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Jones.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Utah trailing here. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 7, Ray J.
Here's Dennis. To the inside. And the dunk by Jones.
Assist goes to
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got 6 points.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Out to the right wing. Back to Mikhailuk. The rebound by Bogdanovic. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovic possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Filipowski sets a screen. The shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Harden. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 6 points for him.
So many of Harden's shots are either from 3 or at the rim. But he can do this too.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And stolen by Markkanen. Shoots over Collins. Pass to George.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Love.
2 minutes.
Clock at 4. Oh, great slam by Markkanen.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Jazz trail by 3. George sets a screen. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got 9.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Dunn. Back to Harden. From outside the arc. Tries again. Here's Zubac. For 3, Collins. It's rebounded by George. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. To the right side. Outside for Love. Utah moving the ball around. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Good work by Love using his size right there to grab the loose ball and then find his own look at the basket.
They swipe it. Driving in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's George. Great D that time from Zubac. It could go. That one is off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Clippers on top, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard with the ball. Down low. Here's Collins. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Here's Nurkic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Picked his pocket. Here's Bailey. He's got 6. Drains the triple. Bailey's got 9.
Well, a good idea to set up Bailey. He's got that high release. He's such an exciting young player.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Leonard inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confidence forward.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
No good on the second free throw. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 1-point game. Harden misses. To the middle. Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. And there's a pick. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, nice job by Bailey. He could be a real asset in the pick and roll for years to come.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Utah making a switch here. And he's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. To the inside. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, you got to admire the precise passing of Harden. All he needs is a little crack to thread the needle.
With the drive. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Zubats. And here's Collins. And stolen by Markkanen. Here's Bailey. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Utah shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Yeah, a versatile scorer and intimidating defender. Ace Bailey's confidence and length are why he went in the top 5. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Lays it up and banks it in. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here are the Clippers now. They trail by 1. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that one's good.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Clippers trail by 3. Done. The three-pointer off the mark. To the paint. Utah moving the ball around. Back to Markkanen. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Leonard with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. Zubats. The rebound by the Jazz. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter here. And here's Lopez from the arc. Drills it from deep. Lopez has got 9.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
To the inside. Harkless. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Nick Batum. That free throw, no good. Utah making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Here's Bogdanovic. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Driving to the basket. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
What an athlete Bogdanovic is. Sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Outside Jones. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Los Angeles.
That concludes.
48.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Jazz leading by 3 to the middle. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. Bogdanovic, no good. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Markkanen's got room. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the Jazz lead by 7. And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles making a change here.
Number 1, James Harden.
Leonard outside. They get it back. Bogdanovic, that's good. Bogdanovic has gotten 4 this quarter.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Back to George. Outside for Love. From downtown, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
With a teardrop. Down it goes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Clippers trail by 6.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Outside Harden. 19-footer is good.
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
Markkanen. George outside. Here's Markkanen. Oh, the stuff.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Knocks it loose. Pass break, Utah. Bailey. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Yeah, with those long strides, it doesn't take Bailey long at all to get up the floor. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Now Collins. On the wing, Harden. Oh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Clippers trail by 8. .105 left to the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Here's Markkanen. Another shot. Nice touch inside there from Markkanen.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Jazz.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Lauri Markkanen.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Harden fires. Nurkic with a rebound. Markkanen outside. Lays it in easily. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one was a